Good morning, guys,
Morning.
and welcome back to the channel.
We're here at Pompeii today.
We are, it's one of the most important archaeological sites in the world.
So we're really looking forward to having a good look around. We've got a guided tour.
We have, so come along with us. I think you'll find this really interesting.
Let's go.
When Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD, the devastation it caused was unprecedented. Up to 2,000 people died in Pompei, with a further 300 known to have perished in nearby Herculaneum. Pompei is a city near Naples. It was buried under 4 to 6 metres of volcanic ash and pumice during the eruption. The preservation caused by the ash offers a unique snapshot of Roman life, frozen in time as it was buried. Pompeii was a wealthy town of approximately 15,000 inhabitants at the time of destruction. It had many fine buildings and luxurious private houses with lavish decorations, furnishings and artworks, these being the main attraction for the early excavations in the 1700s. During our visit, we saw many fabulous frescoes. They are in remarkable condition with vibrant colours. There are also many examples of graphic images, especially in the brothels, and a wealth of Roman graffiti. Pompeii remained largely untouched after the eruption until its rediscovery in the 1600s. Pompeii is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with visitor numbers now approaching 4 million a year. It is a cruel irony that the day before the eruption, the people of Pompeii had been celebrating Vulcania. This was the celebration festival of the god Vulcan. The god Vulcan is the god of fire and volcanoes. After the eruption, people from nearby towns tried in vain to find the buried city. Pompeii had been a major seaport, so they naturally searched for it next to the sea. However, the eruption had filled the harbour and pushed the coastline outwards, which meant that the city now lay inland. Its location would remain a mystery for more than 1,500 years. Pompeii gives us a unique insight into Roman life. They were incredibly advanced. They had lead pipework, underfloor heating, they took regular baths, and they enjoyed a lavish lifestyle if they were wealthy. There was a difference between being a slave and being a servant in Pompeii. If you were lucky enough to be a servant, you could work your way up in social status. You could run cafes, you could run bakeries, you could run brothels, you could even marry. If, however, you were a slave, marriage was denied to you. One of the grand villas that we saw during our tour gave us an insight into the wealthy Roman way of life. It is a very large villa with beautiful mosaic floors. It had 2 internal gardens with beautiful columns and statues. It must have been a most beautiful place to live. The next villa we entered had a wealth of the most beautiful frescoes. The frescoes are in remarkable condition in this villa, with beautiful, strong, vibrant colours. They depict images of the way they would have lived at that time. There is also many depictions of their gods and deities. These are also incredibly beautiful. The inner courtyard garden of this villa is incredibly pretty. It has Doric columns and frescoes all the way around a walkway. It would have been a very pleasant place to sit and enjoy the beautiful weather in this part of the world. So guys, that concludes our tour of Pompeii.
It does. It was very interesting.
Very, very
The
interesting.
tour guide she was very informative.
She was, her name was Lucia, and she took us to all the best bits and told us lots of interesting information, which we really enjoyed. It is a very busy site, one of the busiest tourist sites in the world. They get 4 million visitors a year, and I think 2 million of them were there today. But we still got some great shots, and we hope you enjoyed looking around there with us. If you did, it would be great if you could give us a
Like and subscribe, it's totally free.
and give that bell a ring. Any comments, drop them below. We love to hear from you guys. We hope the video found you well, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. So great big goodbye from
Bye.
Pompeii.